Now, at present, number of those dead.
Not at present.
I have been told that this good weather is keeping many of our sportsmen in the country at present, but the frost will soon drive them to town.
Pressmen and sightseers throng the lanes, undeterred by the official statement that no announcement is contemplated at present about the princess's future.
And at present, Colonel Markinson is dead.
Will tie the record held by Trish Stratus and Charlotte Flair at the moment.
I'm sorry, he's in a consultation at the moment?
It's not looking really hot at the moment.
Lynch is channeling her frustration at the moment, but it could come down to who has more left in their gas tank.
Don't say him at the moment.
It's not like I sit up at night and think about what you do or don't say to me, but...
There were a lot of rules, but the big, simple one was to never leave the cave at night.
Juanita swears she's been seeing this mystery man skulking around our lawn at night.
You know, you are just as dumb at night.
He helped me out with classes at night and always insisted that I finish my semester before we change ports.
Flight for Zurich leaves at midnight.
I cut my meeting short because I wanted to see you at midnight.
There's a performance tonight at midnight.
At midnight, you'll be free, and I'll be hunted.
I made an appointment with a new therapist for tomorrow at noon.
I've got an audition at noon.
We're taking a steamer at noon tomorrow off the docks to the continent for a few months.
At noon, she met her subjects again, this time as their queen.
Got in at noon, left at midnight.
I have a meeting with Mr. Winston Churchill at midday.
I will be at the South Street Seaport every day at midday, when the sun is highest in the sky.
We're standing in the stocks at midday.
Midday today, Arthur will be here.
And at sunrise 2 days from now, the champions will meet, and the truth shall be known.
What happens at sunrise?
You must leave at sunrise.
Cavalry rides at sunrise.
It's like pistols at dawn.
Pistols at dawn.
Sir, we can go in there tomorrow at dawn.
The next morning, Richie woke at dawn.
I said I'd turn it on every day at dawn so you could find me.
I'll see you here at sunset.
We will begin tomorrow at sunset.
This afternoon, Grimsby. The wedding ship departs at sunset.
No friends at dusk.
Then perhaps we'll share how we took off at dusk and landed in the middle of the day.
Well, then should we meet in the park at dusk?
Yes, and tomorrow I'll get beaten again for being me because I wasn't home at dusk.
My husband locks the door at dusk. Then where were you this morning at 7 a.m.?
So remember, families be ready at 7 a.m.
The Christmas midnight mass will be held at 7 in the morning.
7?
Meet me here at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
At 7 o'clock this morning, the charwoman Elizabeth Briggs... Well, if that isn't the blasted limit.
What's the matter now?
Then tell me where to be, and I'll meet you there at 7 p.m. sharp.
When I left here at 7 p.m., this deal wasn't in jeopardy.
King Neptune is riding toward the Krusty Krab at lunchtime.
Nellie, I could practice with you in my car at lunchtime.
That took about 5 minutes, and then I closed 2 sales at lunchtime.
We've hardly been with one another at lunchtime, so I haven't really noticed.
I was just dropping off papers at lunchtime and I happened to notice it in your trash can.
He said he was going to give me a meal at dinner time.
People usually are in the dining room at dinner time.
Who is coming at dinner time?
Do you usually come barging in on Ted at dinner time?
Some nights at bedtime, your dad would make up stories.
We interrupt book at bedtime to warn residents in the Colney Hatch area of London to be on the lookout for an escaped lunatic.
When tense at bedtime.
Hope you and the kids are having fun, and tell them that I'll call them at bedtime. Okay.
Warm feelings for each other, but they don't get turned on at the same time.
When I clap my hands at the same time, it looks totally real.
You can't be a failure and a life coach at the same time.
Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe I stay here for Thanksgiving and see you guys at Christmas.
He was so mysterious, but really obvious at the same time.
Yeah, we talked this morning, and we talked at Christmas.
Then comes a Thursday when I bound for my cot, excited as a kid at Christmas, only to find myself staring at the damn floor of my damn cell.
Maybe at the Easter time I could stage an egg hunt,
That's why we loved Easter. Because it was at Easter that me dad got his first job.
Remember something kind about her, and I settled on these chocolate bunnies she used to buy at Easter time.
Homemade Ouija boards and teenage seances at Halloween. EVP is not good.
Merlin himself used this talisman to end the Dark Ages over in the mortal world, and I think it's just the thing to tackle our troubles here in Halloween.
The house that people talk about at barbecues and tell their children to avoid at Halloween.
Have you spoken to Dawn about that incident at Halloween?
Hey, how about Thanksgiving? We prank Tom about being bald.
There are plenty of people who just see their sisters at Thanksgiving and just see their...
Yeah, you know, not usually from family at Thanksgiving.
You're not at Thanksgiving? About a significant exchange of saliva I witnessed at Thanksgiving.
He's not back at the weekend.
He was saying she might come occasionally at the weekend.
We're going to Coney Island at the weekend. At the weekend, he took me to see the Brooklyn Dodgers, the baseball team he loves.
I put him up for a night, which lasted at weekends for 3 long, dark years.
We'd come back at weekends.
We go hiking at weekends, and
What do you call them at weekends?
Always checking if we had rooms at weekends.